good number of people who are just learning, starting to learn Marketing Cloud. So, firstly, um, congratulations, because your thought, because I very much believe your thoughts becomes actions, and actions become your character, and it totally becomes your destiny. So, your interest to learn Marketing Cloud, um, it's a good step, I would say, because Marketing Cloud has a lot of demand. You might have heard from your colleagues or from the community what kind of demand Marketing Cloud has. It definitely has. And when we have an open position, it's very hard to fill in the candidates. And I tell you, if you are already in the working in the Salesforce community, or if you are already working on different mail clients, maybe the HubSpot or the MailChimp or few other tools which are marketing related. So you have good chances of transitioning to the Marketing Cloud. It's very easy for you. And also companies, if they can't find good candidates, suitable candidates, they are also pulling in candidates from other marketing tools as well. So I have seen my colleagues hiring people from outside Marketing Cloud because they had some experience developing some kind of emails with other tool. So it's easy for them to learn Marketing Cloud. So if you are trying to transition from any other marketing technology, or if you're already working in the Salesforce, any of the clouds, so it's like you have already taken few steps in your learning in the Marketing Cloud journey. So as you get started, I want to assure you that Marketing Cloud is easy to learn. Though the demand is there high, it doesn't mean that it's very hard to learn. Only challenge that we have is getting the trail orgs. So if in the Trailhead, if we sign up for the developer edition, it comes free of cost, and you can use it for whatever time, and whatever Trailhead modules that you are doing, you can practice them in the developer org. But with the Marketing Cloud, the challenge is that we can learn from the Trailhead and few other resources that are available outside, but we have very limited opportunities to have the trail orgs. So I'll tell you also other ways how you can try to get the trail orgs. If not the trail arcs, the other ways of learning, looking at the UI, looking at the demos, and getting a in-depth understanding of the UI and how to set up the things. I can share a couple of ways how you can level up, how you can find other ways to get trail orgs. So I'm going to share my screen. So any questions, anytime during the presentation, please feel free to post them in the chat window. So I will be checking the chat as well.
Your screen is visible, JB Martha.
It's visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, great. So a little bit of introduction about me. I am Jyotsna Bitra. I know my name is hard to say. So I go by the name JB. I am working as a Marketing Cloud architect, and also I have my own firm that is Accent. I'm based in Phoenix, Arizona, but I'm here in India for some time. I'm also a marketing champion. So, how many of you know what a marketing champion is? Let me know in the chat. If you're not aware, I can give a high level overview of what that is. So Marketing Champion is a program conducted by the Salesforce. So it would say it identifies a couple of people, some experts in the community who can help out, who can guide the other people, who can share their knowledge in many ways. It can be the videos or the blogs, or posting some useful information on the LinkedIn, or it can be anything about sharing knowledge to the fellow trailblazers and also helping them out. So Marketing Champion is supposed to be an expert in the Marketing Cloud, at least some level of expertise in the Marketing Cloud. So every year there will be applications opening up for the Marketing Champion nominations. So if any of you are interested, you can wait for the period when they announce for the open the applications. You can apply, and then they will go through your thorough background. So what is your expertise level in the marketing cloud, how you have been contributing in the community. So not just that if you're expert it doesn't it's not enough. You should be actively helping the community. So there will be a in-depth background check of how your activities have been, how your contributions have been, and then Salesforce team will identify a few members and nominate them as marketing champions. So I have been a lightning champion since 2019, and then at that time marketing champion program was not introduced. So later in 2020 it was introduced, and I have been a marketing champion since then. I think it's the third year. So if you want to know more details about the program, let me know, so I can share more details about that. And continuing with the slide, I am 21 times certified application architect. I'm also the founder and the co-leader of the Salesforce Marketers Group Phoenix. So you may be aware of different community groups that are available in the Salesforce community. So the same way in the Phoenix, I founded the marketers group, and then I am co-leading this now. I'm also the founder of the MC Learning Camp and the Impact Force. I want to touch upon MC Learning Camp. MC Learning Camp is an initiative to help all the people who wanted to learn marketing cloud. So if you are beginning with the marketing cloud, you this is a great resource for you. So this is a way that I organize different boot camps. I have done administrator, developer, consultant, and email specialist boot camps to help people with the clearing their certifications, and also to gain deeper understanding of the marketing cloud. Along with that, if you want to learn SSJS or the AMP script, I have done different boot camps, the marketing cloud personalization boot camp as well, and the data cloud boot camp is also coming up. So this is a great place. If you want to check the previous recordings as well, it's available on the YouTube channel @MC Learning Camp, or you can also check on Trailblazing Together. So if after this session, if you want to know more, and if you want to learn more about the marketing cloud, you can just hop on there. And any questions or any other guidance that you are interested and you're looking for any guidance, that's my LinkedIn handle on the left. And so you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I may be slow to respond, but I will definitely check the messages and try to reply. You can post any questions that you have. And I occasionally write some blogs that are available on the blogspot, jbitra.com. So coming to our main topic, the marketing cloud. So marketing, by the name itself, it's marketing. When we have a product, we want to let the people know about the product. We go do the marketing. So marketing cloud by Salesforce is the world's best tool. If you have been following the statistics and the ratings. So Salesforce is rated the #1 CRM, and hosted on top of that Salesforce CRM, it's the Marketing Cloud. A Marketing Cloud has a different number of different products as well that comes into the Marketing Cloud umbrella. So Marketing Cloud is a tool that is used that is used to do the marketing activities for a company. So let's say you have a company. Let's take an example of a small firm. You are a retailer and you're trying to sell some products, let's say some clothes. So you want to let the people know about your product. So what you will do some advertisements, or you will do some email messages. If you have the email IDs of the people, you will send out emails to the people that you know. And also, if you have the phone numbers, you can send out SMS messages saying, hey, I have started a new company. It has so and so products. These products will be useful to you in this way. So you can try this out, check this website, or check the products here, and then encourage them to do the purchase. So that's all marketing. So what comes in the marketing tool is, it has a lot of things. There's some compliances also we have to follow whenever we're sending out a message. Let's say you're sending out the email message to a person, just that you have the email ID of the person. So that is not complying with the policies or the laws or the governances that are set in place. So you cannot send out an email to anybody just like that. Firstly, before sending out an email, you have to get the permission from them if they want to receive those email communications or not. So taking the example of any of the product that you may have purchased, so you will be getting some email messages in your inbox. Let's take the example of the Amazon. So Amazon, when you make a purchase or whenever a new product is available, you may receive some email messages saying, "Hey, this product is available," or "So this festival, this sale is going on. Great Indian Festival or some sale is going on. So this many products are available. 30% off is there. So on so dates." So you will receive the email messages. So why are the email messages sent? That's for the company to let the people know about something happening, and also it will encourage you to click on the link and go to that link and check the products and make the purchase. So ultimately the goal of the company is to sell more product, but these are the different ways that they reach out. Email communication is one way, and SMS messages is another way, and ads, sending ads on different social medias is another way. So whenever they're sending, they have to follow the compliances. Let's say in the email, you have at the end of the email, you will find some links like unsubscribe or manage your preferences. So if you look at the email next time in your inbox, so go to the bottom of the page and look at that. So you will definitely see unsubscribe link. So the people who don't want to receive the email messages then can go and unsubscribe to those emails. So this is all the compliance that needs to be that needs to be considered. So that also is taken care by the tool. If it is just like sending email messages, we can send from the Google Suite as well. But what is special about the Marketing Cloud is Marketing Cloud or any other product which is marketing specific is they follow the compliances. They make sure that all these links are in place, and also when we are delivering out the message with these tools, now we have to follow some mechanism wherein we have to make sure that the email is not going to the spam. So sometimes you may receive some messages from a new person that may land in the spam. So the first time messages will land in the spam, and once you report or once them, you're opening them frequently, that goes into the inbox. So it's also the function of the marketing tool or the marketer to make sure the messages are delivered to the inbox. And what comes next? The message is delivered to the inbox. Then you may be receiving 100 number of emails. What's the guarantee that you're going to open that email and click on the link? So it's the it's the function of the email specialist. So email specialist is the person who is responsible for creating appealing emails and functionable emails and also actionable emails. So whenever an email comes, the subject is visible. So by the subject, the reader should be encouraged to open that email. And after they open the email should be very pleasing, and they should continue to read the message, and also any button is there, they should continue to click on that and take the action. So that's the ultimate goal of the email specialist. So to make sure that the emails are rendering well, all the actions, all the links are actionable, and it is leading to the correct page, and also it's encouraging the people to open the page. So this all comes into the Marketing Cloud. It's not just like any sending machine to send out the communications, but also make sure that it's sending out the communications as per the compliances. Different countries have different compliances. So CCNA for the California law, and GDPR is for the European government. So different countries have different rules as well. So when you are sending out the emails to different countries, you have to make sure that you are also following those compliances as well. So this all comes into the marketing technology. So Salesforce is one of the leading marketing tool that is available out there. So it includes tools for communicating via emails, SMS, and also posting some online advertisements on Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and other social channels. And it provides a unified view of the customers. So the customer, let's say I am the customer, I have one email ID and I have my mobile number. So Marketing Cloud ensures that the same profile is linked to the email ID and the SMS. So my record in the Marketing Cloud would link to the record with the email address and to the SMS message. So if the marketing tool understands that I'm not opening the emails, I'm not good at checking my emails, so they can also reach out to me via the SMS messages. So it provides a unified view of the data that is present in the Marketing Cloud. So by the unified view, if you are learning Data Cloud, you also think that Data Cloud is another platform that provides the unified view. And Marketing Cloud personalization is also another platform, another tool which provides unified view. But by the unified view in this context is whatever there is, the different kind of data that is present in the Marketing Cloud, it ties together under one record for one customer, and it creates the unified view of the customer in the Marketing Cloud. So the benefits of the Marketing Cloud, I see someone has asked the question about this. What are the uses of the Marketing Cloud? So they're used to provide communications, and also one major feature in the Marketing Cloud is the journeys, journey builder. We say that. So journeys are a way to send out a chain of communications to the customers. So if let's say a person signs up for a particular account, signs up their account or signs up for a particular program, so their email address and or any other information that they provide will be collected in the Marketing Cloud, and they can be put on a journey. Journey means if they have joined a program, let's say they have registered for a online course, so the first week they will be sent out communication saying, hey, your course is coming up, is starting next week, so please be prepared with these information, please go through this material and make sure that you have access to these tools. So in the first week we can send out some communication, prerequisite communication, and in the second week we can send out communication saying, hey, this is the course, try to follow this, join using this link. And the third week we can send out saying, if you want to try more courses, then check these links, or you can also sign up for the next courses. So this is about retaining the customers. Let's say somebody has signed up for one course, you're like upskilling or reselling or cross selling. You're selling different items, different products or different courses to them, encouraging them like these are the different resources available. So once you have some information about the customer, you are providing them information, providing them some actions, at the same time also encouraging them to go and buy more. So the same way you're receiving Amazon communications or any other communications, they do this upselling or cross-selling these things by the email communications. So in the third week of the journey, you can say send this type of communications, and there is a lot of customization options available in the journey that we can check if the email is opened or not by a specific customer. So if the email is not opened, let's say they haven't opened for their lifetime, you can understand that they're not opening their emails. So you can try to reach out to them by communicating them via the SMS messages. So that can also be included in the journey, the same journey. So and also you have a number of audiences and you want to send out some email communication, some advertisements to them on the Facebook. You can also include that in the same journey itself. So it has the capability to send out different type of message to each individual depending on what their criteria is, what their engagement is, and also orchestrate across different channels, emails or SMS or advertisements. So this is one platform which can be used to communicate across email, website. On the website as well, we can create some pages and collect the information about the customers, and on social advertisement, and also in store. So whatever happening in the in store, that can also be collected and uploaded to the Marketing Cloud. Any questions so far? Please post them in the chat window. So I will be checking the chat questions there. Okay, so I gave a high level overview of what can be done within the Marketing Cloud. So there is a lot of things that we can do using the Marketing Cloud. These are the different type of products that are available. Some of the products or some of the functions features are available right within the marketing cloud, and some are an add-on, so you need to get a different license for that, and you need to log in through a different URL for that. So the first on the first top we have email studio, mobile studio, content management, and the journey builder. So these are available within the marketing cloud. So once you purchase the marketing cloud license, you will see them. You can access all of these within the marketing cloud UI. And journey builder, there are different type of editions available. So if you want the journey builder, you can take the corporate, I guess, if I remember correctly. So if you don't want the journeys, if you just want to send out the email messages, you can go with the basic. So these are the different types of there are different types of editions available depending on the functions that you are looking for. You can select the different editions in the packages. So the email studio is used to send out email communications, and the mobile studio is used to send out mobile messages. And along with the mobile messages, if your company has created an app and that app is installed by the customers on their phones, you can send out some push notifications. So if you have any of the apps, you will see some messages popping up on those apps, and you have to click on the app and you will see the messages or some activities in there. So that is the push notification that is also done using the marketing cloud's mobile studio. And also it can be used to send group messages. So we say group connect. So if you have if you want to send bulk SMS messages, you can say use it, send it as well. And the content management, so whatever the content that are being used in the emails, it's not just the text. We use a lot of images and buttons and some branding assets as well. So all of them can be stored in the marketing cloud using the content builder. So that content management, everything can be done within the marketing cloud. We can create the email messages, the mobile messages. We can also create the templates and use them to create more email messages. And journey builder, as I have mentioned, it is used to create journeys, and all the people who are signing up, they can be entered into the journey. That by now it is all done automatically. So whenever somebody signs up, so that data will be collected in a table within the marketing cloud, and that is fed into the journey. And depending on what stage they are in their journey, they will be taken through the steps within the journey. So if, let's say, customer A has signed up today and customer B has signed up later, after a week, so customer A will have a different journey, the same journey but different timings. So he will enter the journey today and he will flow through the journey steps different at different timings. And the person who signs up a week later, he will be entered into the journey at that time, and depending on that time he enters, after a week after he enters, he will receive certain type of communications. And after a wait period or something, this is all can be customized within the journey. These are highly customized, and we can set a lot of activities, and we can include lot of channels within the journey. And marketing cloud advertising, so this is no longer supported. So earlier it was used to send out the advertisements from the marketing cloud through to other social channels: Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and so on. Marketing cloud personalization, it is used highly for the e-commerce companies. So whenever some purchase happens within the marketing cloud on the website, the data can be collected. So it's not just single purchases or single browsing that the personalization keeps track of. So I'll take a minute here to explain what happens when you open a website. So let's say you have a Gap store. You just open the website and you have opened a product. So there is a lot of data that is being collected in the background without your knowledge. So I just want you to be aware. So whenever you're browsing a website, there is how much time you're spending on a specific product, or what kind of products you're looking at, what the location that you have been browsing the website from, what is the ID that you have used. If you have provided any email address, that will be collected. If you do not provide any ID, an anonymous record will be created for you, tagging your system or device or IP location, and then all the activities that are doing on that website will be tracked under that anonymous record ID. So the products that are visible to you will be generic at the first time, and when you click on a product or you click on is number of products, it in the background collects some information what kind of products you may be interested, because you are checking all the kids gear. So it understands that you are interested in buying all the things related to the kids. If you are looking at the shoes, it collects some data that you are more interested in buying the shoes. If you are looking at men's items or women's items, so depending on what you have been browsing, it collects some information. It gets an understanding of what you may be liking, what your interests are. So if you have provided your email address or any kind of identification, it tags that information to that record. And whenever you log in next time, so it already knows a little bit about you. So next time you open the same website, it understands that these are the products that you may like, and the home page and the products that are being displayed on that page will be customized. You may be not noticing, but when you notice the next time, try to see what kind of products are being displayed. So if you have provided your details, when you log in using the same email address or same login, all the products that you have browsed before, or all the products that you may have purchased before, it displays a list of other products saying these may be the products that you are interested. So these are the products according to your browsing history, these are the products that you may like. So the recommendations will come up depending on your interest. And also, not that when you open a product page, and if you're interested, what you try to do, you try to read more details about that, you try to get more information about that, you try to read the reviews as well. So that means you are one step ahead, like you from willing to buy to interested to buy step. So it also takes that information, how much time you have spent browsing a particular product. So that also will be collected, and that data again will be used to provide you recommendations, or that data can be sent to the marketing cloud to send the email communications, like that. So this is all done within the marketing cloud personalization. So these are heavily useful for the e-commerce companies, the B2C companies. So the Marketing Cloud Customer Data Platform, it was earlier the Genie, CDP, and so many name changes, but now it is the Data Cloud. So it is available for on top of the Salesforce, and anybody can access to that. So it provides a unified view of a record across all the systems, the personalization or the marketing cloud, the sales cloud, service cloud, experience cloud, commerce cloud, and so on. So it gets all the data from across all the clouds and unifies that data. And that unified data again can be used to send out communications through the marketing cloud or the personalization or the sales and service clouds and so on. So if you are planning to learn data cloud, so I'm planning to kick off a boot camp next 12th December, 12th or sometime in December. You can sign up for that. So that will be a detailed deep dive 12-day session on the data cloud. And the next one is the Podot. This name is changed to MCAE, Marketing Cloud Account Engagement. So this also another B2B marketing tool, just like Marketing Cloud. This is a B2B, mostly used by the B2B companies. Marketing Cloud is mostly used by the B2C, retail customers. B2B is like wholesale, to keep it simple. So Podot or the MCAE is commonly used by the B2B customers. So the Podot is lightweight. It can be accessed within the Salesforce. No special learning is required. For the Marketing Cloud, the UI is different, and it comes with a lot of umbrella products as well, the integrations and so on. Podot is a lightweight, and it can be accessed within the Salesforce. The UI looks similar to the Salesforce, and the functions also, though not robust as the Marketing Cloud, it is just enough to send out the email communications, and some it can also create some journeys, and it can track all that information, and everything is integrated with the Salesforce, and all that information is visible in the Salesforce record as well. Depending on the settings that how we configure that integration, all that information will be visible on the Salesforce as well. The Marketing Cloud Intelligence is another tool which is used for the analytics. So these are the different products that comes under the Marketing Cloud umbrella. Mostly we will be using the email studio, and some companies will be using the mobile studio. And content management is like the way that we in the Salesforce we store the data to create the records, and we have the objects to create the records. The same way the content management is used to store all the data. And the journey builder, these all comes within the Marketing Cloud suite, and these are all the next ones are all the add-ons. Add-ons or a independent tools. We don't need Marketing Cloud to have these. And these are the different products with a detailed explanation. I have covered that already. This is a example of an email just to help you understand how effective an email can be, and how like tiny details as well, how much they matter, including them in the email. This is an example email sent by Gas Buddy. As you can look in the email, so it follows the branding guidelines. So every company will have their branding guidelines, the color schema that they have to use. So in the email, they're using the blue color, light blue, and the another blue and red, and these all follows the branding guidelines. If you look at the logo of the Gas Buddy as well, it follows the same branding in the email, and this branding has to be consistent. Just it's the best practice that it has to be consistent across the emails or the website or any other communications that the company sends out. So in this email, there are different components available, the different sections. So in the first section, it gives an it gives a list of the information, and also the action, the button to click is easily visible. It's a button, and we can view past trips, and the text on that also, it makes sense. It whatever the button that we are including, it has to be easily visible, and also the text that is displayed on that button, it has to be easily understandable. So by this text here, I can understand. If I want to look at the past trips, I can view here, right? So in the underneath, it is customized as per the customer. If let's say you are the customer and you have used only 30% of the fuel, or depending on the statistics, the current statistics, it is dynamic, and it is giving the data at that present situation. And it also gives some information that are more specific to you, where if as you are receiving the email, it may be the fuel consumption or your driving habits in the next pane, your driving habits. So how many times you have you had braked, or how many speed limits that you have crossed, and all this information is personalized. So whenever you are sending the email communication to the customer, we have to make sure that the customer feels that it is sent to him, just to him, not just like any other random email that is sent out in bulk to all the customers. If you want to establish a connection with the customer, some you go further and have them keep them engaged or make them loyal, we have to make the email communications or any communications personalized. Let's say I receive an email saying, "Hi JB, you have come to our store and you have purchased this product. I just want to check if you have any complaints on the product, or if you want to have your service done, because it's been a month that you have purchased the product. If you want to have the service done, this is your time, and these are the schedule. This is our schedule. You can book the appointment." If I receive some communication that feels that this is the information that I need, this is the information that is helpful to me, and this is more specific to me, that makes the customer, they may want to read the email next time. When you receive the email, they may want to read the email, they may want to open the email, and they may want to take the action. So the email, whenever an email is being created, there are many elements that needs to be kept in mind. I just need one quick moment. I'm gonna mute, and I'll be back in a moment. Sorry, I'll be back. Sorry about that. So this is how an email can be effective. So I see a question. Is there a way to customize content the same way as we do in the Salesforce? Yes. Sir. So in the Marketing Cloud, just like the way we have objects in Salesforce, we can create objects, and using the objects, we can customize the fields that are stored in that specific object. We can use the standard objects, and we can also use the custom objects in the Salesforce the same way. In order to store the data in the Marketing Cloud, we use tables. Tables in the Marketing Cloud, the name used for the tables is the data extension. It can be the synonym for the object or the table, but the data extension is a place where we will save all the record information. So we can create our own custom data extensions, and we can within the data extensions we can create custom fields as well to store the data. Let's say we have we want to store some order information. We have a specific product, and we want to store all that information about that specific product, along with the color, size, many other details. We can create a data extension within the Marketing Cloud, and also some custom fields that are required, and store information in those data extensions. So as we touched upon the data extensions, so data extensions are the sources when you are sending out the email communication. So data extension is a way to store all the records that includes the email addresses. So whenever an email is sent, it looks at the data extension. So in the data extension, let's say I have 10 customers information along with their email IDs. So the email checks at each record and sends out the communication to each record that is present in the email in the data extension. The same way, the data extension is linked to the journey. So whenever a customer signs up, so that data enters the data extension, and the data extension is fed into the journey, and that flows through the journey through that way. And even if somebody comes on a website, your page, your landing page, they provide some information, or they click on some actions buttons and download their white papers or signs up for an event. Whenever they do that, we call that as landing page on the website. So that can be created within the Marketing Cloud itself. So on that landing page, if somebody comes and provides their information or does some action, their information will again be collected in the data extension. And if you want to send out the email communication, that data extension can be sent out, can be used for the email communications, or for the journeys, or for the SMS, or for the advertisements, and so on. And coming to who is a marketer. Marketer is the person who promotes an organization's products and services. So, in the typical setting, by what we understand before entering the technical world is, marketer is somebody who goes and sells the products home by home. They go and sells the products. It's not just that. Using the technology, we send out promotions, we send out communications, we along with that, we collect a lot of data about the customer, and also we make sure that we follow the compliances. They figure out the strategies that can boost sales and revenue, while ensuring these strategies are aligned with the needs of the customer. This is very important, that we're not just selling out what we have. We also need to keep in mind what the customer needs. So if, let's say, you have 100 products of pen, but I don't want pen, I have a need for a pencil, I'm looking for a pencil. If you're trying to sell me the pen, that cannot lead me to purchase. You have to understand what my need is, right? As a company, as a brand, you have to understand what a customer's need is, and then try to sell the product that you may be interested, that the customer may be interested in. The same way, the responsibility for a company would be to identify what the customer needs, and then provide them with those products and some services. If you want to explore further and you want to explore what are the different kinds of roles that are available within the marketing cloud world, so there are the content marketing wherein you will be responsible to create some email messages and also taking out the content through different channels, reaching out to the people. Product marketing is about, depending on the market trends and the statistics and the interest in the community, you send out the messages or you market your product. And demand generation is about understanding the audiences and um, understanding what they need instead of what the company wants to sell. Email marketing is all about creating the email messages and also tracking who have opened the email or what the open rate has been. Let's say I'm a marketer and I have sent out an email communication to 100 people, but how will I know if the email communication has been effective or not? And the company has sent so much money on creating that email, getting the resource to create the email. And the company also want to understand if the money they have spent is worth it or not. It will be worth it when the customers, the reader, the subscribers who have received the emails, if they have opened the email, that's one way, that's one step. And after that, if they have clicked on any of the links, any of the buttons in the email, that's the next step. And also after that, if they have taken some action, if they have purchased a product or signed up for a course or done some action, that's the next step. So these all can be tracked within the email itself. After an email has been sent in the marketing cloud, if the reader has opened the email or not, and even before that, if the email has been delivered or not. Sometimes even when the email is sent, the email can bounce because the email address is invalid or the email client has rejected it, or the IP reputation is not good, so they will be bounced. So there are many reasons why an email can bounce. So we can know within the marketing cloud whether an email has bounced or it has been delivered or sent, and after it has been sent, it has been opened or not, and on further, in the opens, how many unique opens are there. Let's say I receive an email and I open it 4 times or 5 times, but the unique open will be only one, so that will be counted. And any clicks within the email, any links are clicked or not, what links are clicked, and any further action is taken. And also I touched upon the unsubscribe option. So in the email, the reader can check and unsubscribe as well if they no longer want to receive the email communication. So if there were any unsubscribes as well, all that information will be tracked within the email tool, email studio. So all that information is can be used on further communications. So that all can be taken care by the email marketing specialist. And the marketing analytics, analytics is checking all this tracking data. I have touched upon the deliveries, the clicks, bounces, and all these things. And there is much more analytics that are being done on the communication. So that can all be done by the marketing analytics, data analytics, and the marketing leader. And there are other roles like the product owner or the BA or the solution architect. If you don't want to get into the technology aspects, if you don't want to go into the implementation part of the marketing cloud, you can be a BA, business analyst, and further a solution architect or an application architect. So uh, it- some of the roles are technical and some of the roles need not be technical. So it can be for anyone who do not want to be a developer as well. So in the marketing cloud, there are other development tools. Now, just like in Salesforce, we have web components or the Apex and different. Earlier, it was Visual Force. The same way, Marketing Cloud comes with is a different set of development tools, AmpScript, SSGS, and GTL, and so on. So, if you are interested in development, you can also learn them. And it need not, a role for a marketer need not be an extensive developer. So if there is a team, there will be a mix of developers, an email specialist, administrator, the product owner, and the analytics expert, and so on. So you can explore different options and you can choose which one will be of interest to you. So technical skills required. If you have been following this presentation, you're already aware of Email Studio, Mobile Studio, Journey Builder, and the Content Builder. Automation Studio is another tool within the Marketing Cloud itself, which is used to create automations. Let's say we have the flow in the Salesforce. We can do a set of activities within the flow. The same way, in the automation, we can create a we can execute in a multiple number of steps within the automation. It can be importing a file and processing that file and getting that file into the data extension and then filtering out that file using that SQL, and then using the data extension to feed into the journey builder and kicking off the journey builder, or sending an email out of the from that automation. All these steps can be gathered together and be run as part of the main automation, and it needs some experience with the SSJS, APIs, AMP and SQL, but it is not a must to get started with the Marketing Cloud. You can just start out as a administrator. So if you are already aware if you're already a Salesforce administrator, let's say, so you can try exploring the administrator concepts first and then understand the email concepts. So that's how you can uh, put your feet into the Marketing Cloud. First understand the administrator concepts and then the email, how to create the email, how to create effective emails, how to create actionable emails, and everything comes into that email specialist. So you can learn that, and then you can slowly learn the Mobile Studio and other studios, and then the SSJS, AmpScript, and SQL. And these are easy to learn. AmpScript, though it's a different language tool, but it is very easy to learn. If you know any of the scripting languages, it is very easy to learn. And there are multiple resources available as well to learn that. So it need not be that you have to learn everything all at once. You can start with the administrator and then slowly add more skills to that skill set. And if you have an understanding of other email tools, HubSpot or MailChimp or any other email tools, learning Marketing Cloud would be easy. And these are the technical skills. And along with this, a marketer should definitely have non technical skills. These are the soft skills. This may include some understanding like listening skills. If you are an email marketer and you're creating an email, so you have to understand, you have to have a good listening skills of what the client wants, what are the branding assets are present, what is the uh, context, and also the context in the external world as well. If let's say there is an hurricane and you have to be empathetic within your email communications. So empathy is also very important skill required, because whenever you are sending out an email communication, that should be relevant to the context in the outside world. If let's say there is an earthquake and you are sending an email communication saying, hey, it's arriving, try this product, so which doesn't make sense. There's an earthquake, you can send out some email communication saying, we are sorry and hope you are safe. That's also a way to keep the engagement between the customers. So not just that you are reaching out only when you want to sell products, you can also reach out to them, checking on them, like sending them birthday wishes or sending them anniversary wishes and so on. Industry knowledge is required, and customer journey development. So whenever you're creating a journey for a customer, you have to understand the different phases. So when they sign up or when they join a course, what are the different stages that they go through? So the journey development, the journey that they go through, that understanding also is important. The roadmap development, what comes next, this is also important. The operations and management, the content strategy, public speaking, negotiation, storytelling. These are all the different non-technical skills that are required. To sum up everything, I would say the communication skills and listening. Now, listening also includes what's happening around in the world is also something which is important for a marketer. So these are some of the resources when you are getting started. So Trailhead, no doubt, it's the best place to start learning Marketing Cloud. There are a good number of uh, modules that are available within the Trailhead. So you can start with the basics and then also start learning the different studios and different things. And when you are starting, just a word of caution, there are some advanced level modules as well. Just constrain yourself to the basics, so not to overwhelm or not to confuse yourself. Just start with the basic modules and then get to learn, once you get an understanding of the basics, get to learn the next modules, the advanced modules. So some of the modules come with a simulator. If you don't have access to the NC org, they come with a simulator wherein you can try some of the basic functionality in there. And the next one is the Trailhead Academy. These are paid courses. These are expensive, I would say, 2,000 plus dollars. So these, there are some courses which are really helpful, and these also come with a Trailhead Trail org, Marketing Cloud Trail org. So that is available for a week or 1 month. So there are different courses that are also available. You can check out these courses there. So these are expensive, I know, but there are other ways which I will cover in a few moments. The partner learning camp, if you are working for a partner company, so if let's say you are working for a company, you can find out if you are a partner for the Salesforce. So if that company is a partner, you will have access to the partner learning camp. So in the partner learning camp, they have access, they have lot of courses available for the Marketing Cloud, and also for the certifications as well. There are a lot of courses available. You can follow them. If you're not sure whether your company is a partner org or not, you can reach out to your boss, your manager, if you're a partner org, and you can ask their help to get you access to the partner learning camp. And if they haven't already provided an MC org, as a partner, you can get a Trail Marketing Cloud org. So if your company is a mature company, then they may have already got the org and the licenses, and you can get an access to that Marketing Cloud instance and try hands on that instance. So let's say you do not have access to the partner learning camp as well, you're not working for a partner org. So there are other ways. The Salesforce periodically conducts some events. I think it's Salesforce events. If you search on that, events pages.events.com or pages.email.com or something, you can check, and there are very good sessions, webinars on there, which are very helpful for the beginners. So as I'm doing the intro to Marketing Cloud session today, there are many other sessions, webinars available for the intro to Advertising Studio or intro to Mobile Studio or Journey Builder, the strategy for Journey Builder. There are many webinars that are available and which are perfect and great for getting started. And the different ways is the community. So just like John has organized this community event today, and there are many other community groups available across the world, and if they are happening virtual, you can attend them and you can learn from them. And as I do, and as many people do, they have been conducting these sessions, and also they have these recorded sessions uploaded to the YouTube. So you can go to the YouTube and check out all the previous sessions recordings as well. So there is a wealth of information available. From the time when I started, it just used to be Salesforce and few events recordings that the Salesforce has conducted and made available. And now it's like many people like me, John, and many other community leaders, they have been actively conducting some sessions and posting them on the YouTube. So you can go find the recordings there. And if you don't have access to the demo org, so I'm going to tell about what I have been doing, because I understand the need, the demand, and the challenge for the people who wants to learn Marketing Cloud. So for the past boot camps that I have done, AmpScript and the SSJS happening now, and the next one, data cloud, and I have done personalization as well. So for all these, what I have done is a separate hands-on sessions wherein one of the attendee will get access to the org, and they can implement that on the org live. So one of us will be guiding, and the one of the attendee will be implementing that in the org with live access and live demo, and all the people attending also can watch the steps, can understand in depth. So these are all in there. The recordings are also in there. I'll show where they are all available. And also for every session that is being conducted, we make sure that a detailed demo is included. So with the demo, you can get an understanding. And since these are all recorded, you can go watch, rewatch any number of times and get to understand how the UI will look like, and what specific action, what specific button is available. If you want to do something, where, what are the steps that you can follow. Everything that is that is included in the detailed demos. I'm going to take a pause here. I'm going to show different resources that are available. So this, I think you are able to see. So this is the YouTube channel that I'm talking about, Trailblazing Together, or you can also search by MC Learning Camp. So in here, if you look at the playlist, so you see recording of all the previous sessions conducted. So starting from the Marketing Cloud Administrator Bootcamp, which was done in 2020. So this is used to um, prepare for the Marketing Cloud Administrator certification. I see a question in the chat also about guidance for the certifications. So this is the Marketing Cloud Administrator. So there was a redo of this bootcamp again in 2022. So I will be doing these boot camps again and next year as well. So you can see the previous recordings in here. This is the interaction studio, which was Marketing Cloud personalization before, and this is Marketing Cloud consultant and getting started. So there's not much information in here, but there will be it will be added in the next 2 months. Now, a lot of content is going to be added to this one. And this playlist is for the Marketing Cloud developer certification. And for the email specialist, this administrator is the redo. Again, we have done that. And the specialist certification bootcamp is there. And implementation series is to help with a specific use case. Let's say a person has implemented something, some functionality. So it's the demo of that specific use case. So once you have learned Marketing Cloud and you want to go further and you want to know how to implement a specific thing, you can learn all that using this implementation series sessions. There is a another series for the 2023 as well. And SSJS bootcamp is there. AMScript, Marketing Cloud personalization, and SSJS hands-on sessions is are the hands-on sessions wherein the demo will be very detailed, and one of the attendee will be doing those. So this is a good place to see all the resources. And I have this website where I collected all the resources here. So these are all the different resources that are available in the Marketing Cloud world. This is I have created this long time, and I kept updating it. I'm gonna add more to this as well. These are all the different YouTube channels that are available. So some are the ones which are not actively maintained, but I can say SFMC Trailblazers by Shibu. This is one thing which is actively maintained, and the Trailblazing Together, which I have just shown, which is maintained by me. And Robert Cameron has a channel. It's a different one now. I'm going to link update that as well. You can also search by the Cameron Robert. So he has a lot of great content. And Singapore Salesforce Marketers Group. So they have, maybe it's not linked here, But Singapore Salesforce Marketers Group also have great content in there. Uh, I can find that link. And also another resource is SFMC Curated, wherein you can go and search anything specific to the Marketing Cloud. This is a master, like a website wherein you can go and search everything related to the Marketing Cloud. And Greg, there are many other blogs maintained by the Marketing Cloud gurus. So there are many blogs in there, but I see Greg. This is a blog post by Greg. He has listed all the blog posts of the different experts, marketing cloud gurus they may be maintaining. So all those are linked here. Spring Nature Moves is by Adam Spriggs. So Elliot's MC Chat. So you can also follow the Cloud Kettle YouTube videos, which are where the content comes from Elliot and the team. SF Marketing is by Susanna, and these are all the good and greatest content that is available in there. This is also a great link where you can find all the links that are related. So if you want to learn Marketing Cloud, I think this is a good time and you have a wealth of information that is available. So make sure that you're following the community events as well. And how much time we have, John?
The time is almost complete.
Okay. So lastly, I will finish it with the certifications and accredited professional certifications that are available. So the certifications are the email specialist administrator to get started with. Depending on what your previous expertise is, you can get started as an administrator or an email specialist. And you can improve further, build your skill set as a consultant or as a developer, and these are for the Marketing Cloud, and these are the certifications for the PODOT, MCAE specialist and the consultant. And if you are working for a partner org, there are other partner accredited professional certifications available, which is Salesforce CDP, which is now Data Cloud, MCP, Marketing Cloud Personalization, Advanced Cross Channel, Datarama, which is now Marketing Cloud Intelligence, and for the PODOT, it's reporting and analytics and business units. So these are the things that you can prepare and get certified on. So I think we covered almost everything. I will look at the questions now. If I aspire to be a Salesforce administrator, would it be beneficial to get a marketing cert or other cert in order to understand the client company and other employees' needs? Or should admin stick to just so? Can you confirm if you meant to say Salesforce administrator or the marketing administrator? I believe you are asking for the marketing cloud administrator. So if you are aspiring to be a general administrator, then you don't even need to look at the marketing cloud. So within the Salesforce, at this step within the Salesforce, try to understand Salesforce well, the administrator concepts, try to finish the trail mixes that are available in there. So once you have that information, so this is like the core, like the fundamentals, the foundations you're building. So once you have that, you can decide which cloud you want to go to. It can be the service cloud or experience cloud or the marketing cloud, as I'm telling. So the commerce cloud, or there are many other clouds available, but the foundation is very much important. So get a general understanding of what an administrator does within the market, within the Salesforce. So even for a developer, Salesforce developer, it's very important to understand the administrator functions, because a developer, if he has to go and build some code, they first need to understand if that can be done using declarative process and not requiring development. So one needs to understand the administrator concepts as well. So that's the best place to start. So understand the concepts well and take the certification. There are beginner level certifications available, SF in the Salesforce administrator and AI associate or the associate certificate. These are the first level certifications that you can take, and you can search for jobs as the Salesforce administrator. But then the jobs are very limited. Like once you have more skill sets, you have more opportunities as well. So you can add some development skills, and you can also pursue to be a developer, and then you can also learn BA. And I would say Trailhead has a great material. It's like university course level material available there. It's very high standard material. It's a very good opportunity that we have everything available for free within the Trailhead. So you, depending on your time availability and in your interest, you can pursue more modules as well. You can add to your wing under your umbrella the BA skills, the strategy skills, the user experience skills, or the developer skills, like that. So keep learning and keep adding, and you can just start out to be an administrator, keep looking for the jobs, and at the same time, keep adding more skills to your skill set. So that will open up more opportunities for you. Next question, administrator and development, everything is same for all clouds, but business flow is different for all clouds. If it is on the Salesforce platform, the development, the coding tool is the same, let's say Apex or the Flows or the LWC. But as I have touched upon the marketing cloud development tools, they are completely different. So if it is on the Salesforce platform itself, you can use the same Apex, Lightning Web Components, and so on. But the functionality that each cloud does, the let's say Sales Cloud does a different functionality. It's about encouraging sales, the more sales, and helping the sales representatives to reach out to the customers, the account executives, to maintain effective communications, and so on. Service Cloud is all about having the, if let's say a customer reaches out to you, how can we service more, how can we take care of them, how can we know about them more. That is all about the Service Cloud. So each cloud has a different functionality, has a different flow. These are like a different tools, let's say, but they're all under the Salesforce, using the same platform, same UI, same tools, same core, same development as well. So these also, the functionality may be different, but the underlying tool is the same. I'm working on Marketing Cloud for past 3 months. Which cert should I do first? So the for the cert, if you have already a knowledge of the administrator concepts in the Salesforce and no knowledge of the email development in Salesforce, I would say start as a Salesforce Marketing Cloud administrator. So you can understand some of the concepts as the administrator, and then don't stop there. Also learn the email specialist certification and try to clear that as well, because any company that has Marketing Cloud, the basic kind of communication that they send out is the email communications. So it's very important to understand how emails work. And also, if even if you don't know to create effective emails, you can at least have a basic understanding of how it all works. So I would say, say Marketing Cloud Administrator is the best start. Which is best for career opportunities, Salesforce Administrator or Salesforce Development? If you are interested as a developer, I would definitely say developer, Salesforce developer, because there are plenty of opportunities for a Salesforce developer. Salesforce administrator, they have limited opportunities. So only if you hate development and you don't want to, you think you want to stick to something outside the development, you can take administrator, and then you can choose the path of the business analyst. So business analyst is like interacting with the client or creating the solutions, and it's like the channel between the clients and the technical team. So you can be a business analyst and can further go on to be a solution architect. Does Marketing Cloud has more opportunities in India? So I see opportunities in marketing cloud I see often, but not as many as in the Salesforce, because in the Salesforce it's not just one cloud. So as you start working on one cloud, you will also get hands on the project to explore other cloud and learn it and get experience on that. So different than the Salesforce opportunities in the marketing cloud, it's not as many as we see there for the Salesforce opportunities, but there are opportunities. The pay scale is high, and if there are opportunities, their resources are very less that the companies are willing to take in any person with any kind of experience. Salesforce developer or fresher, um, I do not have any, but I know few. If you are a fresher, I know Smart Interns, that is Salesforce promoted, Salesforce collaborated Smart Interns program. So wherein they provide the training and also they provide assistance for the job opportunities as well. And like that, there are many other consultancies. The one that I know is Salesforce Club, which is in Hyderabad, and many other agencies, companies are there, which take in the freshers, which provide the training as well. And if you are really like in the college still, then we have the Journey to Salesforce program available. So you can try to learn about that. And in the Journey to Salesforce program, they will provide career opportunities, career guidance, and job fairs, and so on, all access to that. So that's a good opportunity for the students and the freshers. What if one wants to join and go abroad to work in the same domain? What kind of skill sets one should have to match global requirements? So any technology, Salesforce products, Marketing Cloud is also good, but opportunities are limited and also resources are limited. But if you can find a good opportunity, it's pretty much in demand. So it's a good career opportunity, I would say. And what kind of skill set? If you're looking for a global opportunity, Salesforce is something which is in demand across all the world. And any other questions that I left out?
No, you answered all the questions.
Okay, thank you. And so I
Yeah.
hope the session today is helpful and your time is worth spending.
Yes,
Any
yes. Thank you.
questions?
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you for the great session. Thank you for giving time.
my pleasure. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.